Now then, YouTube. Yep, it's not the generic. That is gone. And I've got myself a big super scooter. A few reasons for that. The job where I'm working at the minute is 35 miles away from where I live, and the generic way the way there is all dual carriageways, 60-70 mile an hour roads, and the generic just wasn't good for that. Yes, you could do 60 or 65, but you were always on the red line, constantly on the red line, and it was getting back, and it was just way too hot, and it started to run a bit funny. The third or fourth day I was on my way back, because it was constantly like near enough right on the red line, just trying to keep up with traffic. So yeah, I had to get rid of it. Well, I've still actually got it, but it is up for sale. It'll be it's more for cruising. It's more for cruising around town, doing 30-40 mile an hour. It's off for speed. But this, on the other hand, one, it's a hell of a lot more comfortable. I've got storage space, so I don't have to take my backpack everywhere. I think because I'm the worst one for putting my backpack on, riding along, and then when I get to the place I was going, noticing that I didn't actually zip my backpack closed. Which yeah, I actually lost my last phone like that. I had my backpack open, I went over quite a big bump, and obviously my phone flew out. So now I've got massive under-seat storage. I've got a top box. I don't know if you can see that in the mirror. I'll get off somewhere down here and I'll show you around it. But yeah, this is spot on, this bike. Like, I mean, it is smooth as silk. These little bumps here, I can't feel them. It is like the Cadillac of scooters, and it's fast. It's very, very fast for a 125. This is a flying machine. All totally standard. It hasn't got any of the Molossi gearing, or it hasn't got like a big bore kit on or anything like that. It is totally standard, and it is really good, I'm telling you. You probably already know what bike it is. I mean, Premises 187's got a 250 version for when he's cruising around London, and I've got myself a 125 one. I'll pull up somewhere down here, I'll give you a quick look at it. It's just there's normally a few people about down here, and I don't want to stand talking. People think I'm crazy. Where can I pull up? I don't want to pull up next to the river in case I fall in. And it's quite fast flowing. This was up on the road last Thursday. That it was so high, it was up on this road. You can see all the things pushed down. All the grass is being pushed down off the water. It's, yeah, quite a bad river for flooding. Oh, I'll let him through. Yeah, I can't believe the power in this scooter, man. For a 125, it's just unbelievable how much power it's got. If it starts raining, I'll have to quickly take the GoPro off, because it's not 100% waterproof. Well, it's not even 100% showerproof. Oh god, it's quite bumpy up here. Lovely. And with his big screen and all his bodywork up front, it's good for in the rain. It won't get as wet. Or if, right, my top half will still get wet, but bottom half won't. Or get as wet. Look at that, not even a quarter of a throttle and it's just flew up to 30 mile an hour. It's very sensitive. It's not a downside, it's just something I'll have to get used to. The throttle is very sensitive. Just one slightest millimetre too much turn on the throttle and you're doing 40 mile an hour. Yes mate, that was a camera on my helmet. Look at that man, smooth as silk. Flying machine man, absolute flying machine. Oh, every time I come down here you get someone cruising along at bloody 10 mile an hour. Go on, pull in. You probably already know what it is, like it's a Gilera, as you can see there. There's 1 bar of petrol gone. It's 30 mile for 1 bar of petrol, that's not bad though. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got about 10 bars, I think, something like that. 9 or 10 bars. And I didn't even fully brim it. I only put a tenner in. So it probably cost about 12 quid, something like that, to fill. And that was only on quarter of a tank. So from even if empty, it'll probably cost about 20 quid, which is not. It's alright, like. Come on. That's only half throttle there and I'm already doing 40, nearly 50. Here we go. Put my hand back in a bit. You'll see how much throttle I have to put on here. Ready? Here we go. There's 50. There's 60. Still going. It's so nice, this scooter, like. Got a good price as well. I'm obviously not going to tell you what the price was because that would be silly, but yes, very, very nice. I did like the generic, but like I say, 30 miles constantly near the red line just to keep up with traffic, it's just not good enough. Just not good enough. And it didn't feel safe at them speeds as well. And the slightest bit of rain and you got absolutely friggin' soaked. I need somewhere to pull up and show you it. Can't seem to find anywhere at the minute though. I'm telling you, if you were riding on this, you would think you sat in a chair. It is that comfortable. The seat is like, it's like a memory foam or something. It's so soft. I've got massive footrests. I don't know if you can see that. Massive footrests up there. It's like being on a fucking Harley Davidson. Oh, that was a big drop. Bigger than I expected. Right. Ooh.